T3's digging it. Hey, let's do one of these super chats here.
Cool.
RT Machine, and we can get your perspective on it too, Marty, and Katie too.
Okay.
Which arena has the best locker room? RT Machine asks, which arena has the best locker room? Rob, you weren't a fan of MSG, but what's a locker room that you did like?
Yeah, you didn't like MSG, Rob?
No, there was no room in the dressing room. Dude.
Oh yeah, that and Warrior would take one whole room to itself. So I mean, if you were around during that, the rest of us had to cram in a room.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what might be the best. There's because sometimes you score and there's a sweet, really big locker room, and there's a gym sometimes there you can work out, and it's awesome. Yeah. One time there was even a tanning bed at the arena in the dressing room. Yeah,
damn, I guess that
use it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think one thing that I think of is I used to like, this is back in the day, Standards Redeemment, but it stands out in Trenton, New Jersey.
Yeah.
I think the building was called CYO, Community Youth.
How do you remember that?
Yeah, I might have it wrong, but it was
Close enough, bro.
Where we would dress in these ECW days, we would dress on the bleachers in the swimming pool area. So the whole swimming pool room was ours, and I don't know why, but I used to have fun doing just dressing, and we could jump in the pool if we wanted and whatever. That was the first time I remember taking I think it was an Oxy Pitbull Anthony gave me one time, and I was just running laps, running up and down the stair, the bleachers.
Yeah,
oh my God, Superman, what is this?
Yeah, them Oxys are that was the shit when you could get the real shit. Well, so was XC, MDF. Yes, sir.
Do you have a favorite locker room? Is there a locker room that stood out to you that you liked?
My favorite one was it's going to sound like shit, but it was in Topeka, Kansas, and the reason being, Katie, close your ears.
Okay.
We called it the blowjob room because you would go upstairs. It was right. The dressing rooms were right there, but the fans, like, they could go. You had to tell the security, like, yeah, bring it, let her come over. We had one called Topeka Patty. She would blow everybody. She didn't even care. She just liked blowing people. But it was just so easy.
I might want to change my answer.
Might want to.
No, there was another place. This is in New Britain, Connecticut, and
I remember that
ECW as well. And we dressed. It wasn't nice. Matter of fact, it was so dark you could lose your shit, not even know it while you're trying to get dressed. But we would dress upstairs, and this place was a strip club. So there was a wall that separated the strippers. And then from the venue. But when you go upstairs, you would cross over that barrier. And so, like, where we were dressing, there's a half wall, and you look over it, and you're looking right onto stage. So that was pretty cool.
You see it right. Yeah, okay.
Were you there at that place?
No, I didn't. That would have been my favorite.
The funny part is that when you would get a private dance, they would take you upstairs, and their seats were like right next to our seats. So when we would get overfilled with wrestlers, we would be sitting in their chairs and stuff, and they'd be coming up like, excuse me, a girl holding a customer's hand, like, we need that chair. Like, hold on, man, I'm just they're getting a private dance, and he's got 4 wrestlers just standing there like, what?
and you remember we could get our draw. I think back then it was up to $200 a night. You get a $200 draw. That place right there, the 200. Give me 2. Give me 2, and it's gone.
Dude, that's one thing. Another thing that I'm probably on the very few, minority, small percentage. I never was a draw guy, and I never understood the sense of it because.
Oh, I can tell you why, but go ahead. I'll tell you why.
You probably have the philosophy that Sabu did, but he would say, get it because you never know if you're going to get paid, and at least you got that, so you put that in.
That wasn't it, but go ahead.
Yeah, because for me, it was like, if all the other guys would get all these draws, then when it comes time to get paid, they would have either
Yeah,
nothing.
they ain't got nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna say because your wife got the check. No, you never went.
No, because we got per diems. Like each night, if you took the per diem, that's given. So tax write off 160 or whatever it was. I always got 200 because I went cheap, bro. On the road, I'd get the damn nights in. Remember the place with the purple fucking curtains? Nights in, like $20, $15.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember a hotel for one of those for $17.99 in Atlanta.
Yeah, and you split it, and you split it with somebody, and so all that money, I would put that aside when I got home. That was my drug money, or my party money. I should say my drug money. That was my party money because taxes paid for that. Because you get a minimum of per diem, it don't even matter. They say, okay, you get 40 a night for a hotel, you get 25, 30, whatever it was for a car. We go underneath that and of course split it. Like me and Sean would split it. Or when we rode with the Rougeos 4-way and we try to fuck them and make them pay for it. No, we didn't do that. No, we didn't do that. Well, Sean did. But that's tax free.